Seems to just do a lot of things well for you and takes care of the ball.
There's a lot to be said for guys that are always in the right place. And if you're constantly, hey, you're over here, hey, whoop, you're on that side. That takes its toll after a while. You need guys that are going to be in the right place. Defensively, offensively, whether they're pressing, whether they're in a matchup zone, which they went to. And at the same time, he can dribble, pass, and shoot. So when you have a smart guy who can dribble, pass, and shoot, who's got a body, yeah, I like him a little thicker, but he's 6'7", 200 pounds, and he's effective. He's a tough kid.
Could he play 4 or 5 teams?
He could play. You're talking about Nicholas?
Yeah.
He could play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, he can play any position. And as you know, I mean, you've covered the game a long time. A lot of guys physically can play 5 positions, but they can't mentally play 5 positions. They'll never remember 5 positions, but he will. So he's going to be a very effective player for us, I think, moving forward.
You brought Ahmad Wagner in pretty early. I mean, is that?
He's been playing really well, Scott. I mean, I thought Ahmad was a guy that understood what we were doing offensively, defensively. Got a couple quick fouls. He got a little handsy, and then I had to take him out. And that affects the freshman. He goes in, he's just starting to get going, and then he's out. So he's just got to learn to keep his hands out and kind of do what he's been doing, run on the floor, screening for other people, slip, offensive rebound, put back. He did a little bit of that when we put it back in.
I think Jock looks like he's pretty comfortable out there right now.
He's really playing well. He's playing at a very high clip offensively. Defensively, he's got to be a little better. I told him that because I want him to be great. And in order to be great, you got to play both ends. And he's so much better than he used to be, and he's pretty solid. But he has real good feel, and he can impact the game a little bit more. And if we are going to be small, then he's got to rebound.
How about Fleming coming in and he gets that steal and layup right away?
The thing about Fleming, I mean, you got to love him. He gets 9 shots up in 14 minutes, and he's aggressive. He's always going to be aggressive. He's not afraid. Yeah, maybe a couple poor choices on shot selection, but he is going to come at you, and that's what you got to love about him. He's never going to be afraid in big games on the road. He'll shoot the ball. He'll make a play for you. Defensively, he's got some work to do. Because he's always kind of been a floater. He makes a steal and he floats around, but he'll stick his nose on the glass again. If we're playing small and he's one of our wings, he will rebound.
How'd Christian Williams do
I thought
running
he
the
was
team?
terrific. I thought Christian was terrific. He clearly understood our concepts defensively. I played him at the 2. I played him at the 1. Big steal. I mean, he's just a good player.
Is that why you went with him early in the second half, because of what he was playing tonight or in practice?
A little of both.
Both.
A little of both.
And how's Isaiah Moss? He missed the summer and has some
He's
catching
behind.
up to do.
He's behind, and he's trying to catch up. I love him. He's a great kid, but he is a little bit behind. And it affects you in 2 ways. It affects your ability to know and understand everything you're supposed to be doing, but then ultimately it affects your confidence level. Because you know that you want to be where you're supposed to be, and you're not always there. Maybe you're a step slow, or you stop short. I was glad to see him raise up and shoot those 2 threes. They were open. He took them, got a tip in. He was active. He made a defensive mistake when I first put him in. We had a timeout. I showed it to him. Went back on the floor. He corrected it. So that tells me a lot about him.
Then Hutton got in really late.
Hutt was in late. He's a little bit behind, and the hard thing for him is he's also trying to learn multiple positions. And I think right now what we need to do with him is just learn one at a time, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.